Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Akamak, this is Nikke, Goddess of Victory. So there's a new Nikke been released. There's a new event to go with her. I wasn't expecting much from it, but the start makes me wonder if this might be interesting world building at least. If not, well, I don't have to publish this. First of all, our new friend. She is a chef called Bready. Or maybe she's a baker. She likes her food. She's a little bit plus sized. I'm sure it's someone's thing. But interestingly is her mechanics here. When entering full burst, she gains a massive attack buff. Activates when gaining a buff that increases sustained damage. Charge speed down 20% for 50 seconds. This effect cannot be dispelled. It replaces recommended taste. When gaining a buff that increases distributed damage while not in a sustained damage, increasing status. Effect self. Reduces charge speed by 20% for 50 seconds. Removes lingering taste. So she basically has two modes here that jump between each other. So she's all about what sort of buffs it. Still, she's just a sniper rifle. She doesn't do that by default. When landing 3 full charge attacks while in lingering taste status, deal 150% of final attack damage and increase damage taken on the target. When hitting a target with full charge while in recommended taste, affects self. Increase her attack damage. When hitting the target with full charge while in recommended taste, affect all enemies. Deal 265% of final attack as distributed damage. So this is interesting. If she is in a party that boosts sustained damage, she gains a sustained damage effect. If she's in a party that boosts distributed damage, then she gains the distributed damage effect. And then her actual burst skill, which is burst 3, she gains an increase to her aftertaste effect. While in lingering taste, while she's in recommended taste, she gains attack damage, and she gains an attack up, and she gains attack damage just for using the state. So it's all very messy stuff. But interesting either way. So, where would it say? So, the start for this event. Welcome! How many are in your party? Just one. Alright, I'll guide you to a single table. What would you like to order? I'll have whatever is the most popular. We have a special dish on offer this month. Would you like us to prepare that for you? Sure. Very well. We'll have that ready for you in just a moment. Here you are. Enjoy! So it's Zuzvide tenderloin. Imitation beef tenderloin made out of spent lindemann. Asparagus, potatoes, mushrooms, and bell peppers as sides. Let's see how it is. Nom. Nom. I can't taste anything. I don't understand. What's going on with me? How can you serve this to your customers? The flavour is completely off. Sincerest apologies, ma'am. We'll prepare another dish for you right away. Are you sure this hasn't gone bad? Food simply shouldn't taste like this. I'll confirm with the kitchen and get back to you. Before you do that, just try some yourself. Everyone seems to have a problem with the flavour. Yum. This isn't good. Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. Yes, I have already done the challenge. It was very simple. So, let's see, we have Splendimin Bar. I'm not sure what it's made of, but this material can be shaped into anything. Just let me know what you're craving, and I'll recreate it perfectly. And by doing it, we can get Splendimin Bread, I think was the currency. Yeah. It's basically what those mass-produced Krabby Patties from the episode where Mr. Krabs retired is, isn't it? Only it's what everyone eats because they don't have much of a better choice. So, in terms of weak points, we have water, but we don't care about weak points, we care about maximizing our rewards. Unfortunately, I don't have Bready, so I can't do anything about that.
Let's give it everything we've got. I can't defy orders, can I? I'll try my best.
Once you get to 100%, you don't need more.
Leave it. All right, let's do this.
Now the question is, are the people that are only level 1 going to be able to be covered by the people that are 271? Probably. Commander, may I come in? Sure, come on in. Sorry for disturbing you so early in the morning, but have you eaten yet? No, I just woke up. Good. For the time being, please refrain from going to the dining hall or purchasing any food elsewhere. Stick to these instead. Are these combat rations? Yes. I prepared them in advance for whenever we're out on a mission. Why is it so important that we have these instead of regular food? We don't know exactly what's going on, but last night reports began coming in about food in the Ark tasting unusual. It started with restaurants and household meals, but earlier this morning, even pre-packaged snacks and treats have apparently developed an odd flavour to them. I tasted some myself. The taste indeed was quite peculiar, unlike anything I'd experienced before. That's why, just to be safe, I'm recommending you stick to combat rations for now. What in the world? Cooking Oil is on their way to investigate further. Cooking Oil? You mean the squad? Hello, is this the commander's room? If it is, may we come in? I'm Crust from Cooking Oil. I glance at Rappy, who gives me an affirming nod. Come in. Well, one of these people isn't available yet. Oh boy. This is really nerve-wracking. Hello, Commander. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I'm Crust, the squad leader and head chef. Nice to meet ya. Hi, I'm Bready, the taster. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you both. But what's this all about? Has no one briefed you yet? We're here to investigate why all the food has started tasting funny. We, including you, have to conduct an inquiry and come up with a solution. Wait, why am I included in this? We were told to go and rendezvous with you, Commander. And so, to that end, we'd like to ask you to try this food. Crust and Bready pull out a large lunchbox and place it on the desk. These are all dishes that Crust made. Give them a taste. Is that all I have to do? Yep. And they'll be delicious too. Wasn't she just saying how all the food has been tasting strange lately? I glance at the lunchbox apprehensively. How much did you put into this thing? I figured that, since it was our first time meeting each other, it'd be nice to let you try a variety of different dishes. I feel like I'm being sacrificed on the altar of experimentation here. I think I may have gone a bit overboard and made too much. I see. May I? Help yourself. I reach for a small helping that appears to be an appetizer. Very nice. I see that you know which order to eat everything in. Scallops, truffles, and tuna are finger foods, so no need for utensils. You can pick them up with your hands. Enjoy! Alright. I pick up the scallop on the left with one hand and pop it into my mouth. The flavour, Is Splenderman going bad? Because they don't... The idea of Splenderman is that it can be used for just about anything to make up for the fact that they don't have access to surface for farming purposes.
Calm down. Was it this way?
Another victory for us, thanks to me.
I've never actually used milk in battle, so I didn't realize that's what her voice was supposed to be. What do you think? Isn't it scrumptious? Scrumptious. Doesn't even begin to describe the scallop. It's better than scrumptious. The scallops are perfectly seared, the tangy lemon sauce enhances the freshness, and the crispy coconut adds a sweet crunch. What is it with enemy protagonists and their need to be food critics? Everything blends together in a harmonious symphony for my taste buds. It's absolutely divine. Oh my goodness. Divine? What does he mean by that, Crust? That's a term I use to describe the absolute pinnacle of flavour. When something tastes so extraordinary that it transcends the limits of ordinary language. Oh. To receive such a piece of praise from the commander, and we've only just met. I can see that you're someone with a true love for food. Alright, it's decided then. You've made me feel special, and so I'll do the same for you. From now on, I shall call you Mr. Gourmand. And there's our nickname so they don't have to use our actual commander's name. Mr. Gourmand. Yes, Mr. Gourmand. That compliment you gave me a moment ago is the best I've ever received. There's still plenty of food left, so have at it. Okay. I'm so happy. Crust, it's great that the commander is enjoying the food as much as he is. But don't you have another lunchbox to share with him? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Before you finish all that food in front of you, be sure to try some of what's in here as well. Another lunchbox? This one's a bit different. Please give it a taste and let me know what you think. Alright? Why do you have a microphone on you? Do you run a... Of course she runs her cooking show, she's got a webcam drone right there. The second lunchbox is also filled with dishes that look mouth-watering delectable. I'll start with this one. Ugh. This tastes nothing like it looks, it's utterly vile. Are you okay, Commander? You can spit it out. That's probably one of the bad dishes. I'd say that confirms it. Confirms what? The taste of food around here has definitely changed. To be more specific, any Splenderman-based dishes that were manufactured this month are what seem to have been affected. The first lunchbox was made with ingredients delivered prior to this month. The second used ingredients that were delivered today. Why has the taste suddenly changed? We're not entirely sure yet, but considering this involves the Ark's food supply, it's imperative that we figure it out, and soon. Alright, now that we've identified the issue, it's time to find a solution. How are you going to do that? By using any and all means available to us. We'll issue a recall on the affected items, raise awareness as to what's happening. Restaurants and supermarkets keep detailed records of manufacturing dates and suppliers, so it should be relatively easy for them to recall their stock. It'll be much harder with ordinary households, however. Even more so here in the outpost. That's why we came here to personally check on the ingredients being used by the Nikkeis. We'd appreciate any assistance you can give us in that regard. Sure, I'd be happy to help. Just don't ask me to eat more. I'll go to inform the others to be cautious about what they eat. Not everyone may have heard the news yet. Thanks, Rappy. I can just imagine it right now, Anise bursting in complaining about her soda. Although, does soda work by Splenderman? I know Splenderman can do a lot, but maybe not quite that. Rappy? When you're filling them in on the situation, be sure not to go into too much detail. Why? It could cause unnecessary panic. Understood. Alright, let's head out.
Firing!
Let's go shoot some random raptures in the middle of nowhere, because that's surely relevant, isn't it? Kaboom! An interesting little detail that took me a while to notice is actually that raptures will explode in an element in the rapture explosion at the end of the battle matches whatever code they have. If it's a water element, then you get hit with a lot of rain as it explodes into water. It's a wind blast if it's a wind code, and a fire explosion for fire code. It's what you'd expect, but at the same time it's a detail that took me a while to notice. Oh, Commander, welcome! And you must be Crust, the host of Crunchy Cooking Class. You're familiar with my show? Of course. Oh wait, I gave Emma the completely wrong voice, didn't I? She's more of a Camilla from Fire Emblem. Of course. I watch it every time I cook. I'm so honoured! I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and this is Bready. Nice to meet you, I'm Emma. So, what brings you here so suddenly? Emma, I heard that you enjoy cooking. That's right. If you prepared any dishes, could we try them? We're testing out a hypothesis. Of course. I've made plenty. Would you like a bite too, Commander? No. Emma is the source of all the bad cooking jokes in this game. I've already eaten a lot, so I'm fine. Oh, I see. Then I guess it'll just be Crust and Bready. Wait just a moment, and I'll go get some for you. Mr. Gourmand? You didn't eat all that much earlier. Are you feeling okay? I have a small appetite, that's all. Oh, I see. I'll be sure to adjust the portion sizes for your meals in the future. Something smells off. I can't even begin to surmise what that dish was supposed to be. It must have been made with compromised ingredients. We'll know for sure once we taste it. You really should tell them. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you are. I followed one of Crust's broadcasts to make this, so it's a bit embarrassing. You made this on one of your shows before, Crust? This is incredible! But what exactly is it? It's supposed to be tomato soup. You made it on a special episode focusing on tomatoes. I followed the recipe that you gave, or tried to at least. I see. Why is it black? Are you sure none of your ingredients were expired? Oh no, that's impossible! I always buy fresh ingredients when I'm cooking. I see. It's completely unrecognizable. You can't distinguish a single ingredient from looking at it, and that's a first. Not only that, if it was made with newly purchased ingredients, it's highly likely that they're all amongst the affected batch. Tread carefully, Bready. Got it. Alright, here I go. Oh, but before I do, I should write my last will and testimony. Could you excuse me for a moment? Oh dear. Thank you. Now, onto the soup. Bready? Hold on. Let me take me one more spoonful. You used a lot of ingredients, didn't you? I sure did. Tomatoes, onions, minced garlic, chocolate, herring, miso, oranges, eggs, beans, vinegar, tofu, hot sauce. And then some... Wait! Didn't you say that you followed the recipe from my cooking show? How come there are so many extra ingredients tossed in? The more tasty ingredients, the better, right? How blasphemous. Perhaps I should add a disclaimer on the show to only use the ingredients that I mention. So Bready, what's the verdict? Overall, I can tell that Emma has a genuine passion for cooking. Her food is made with so much love. There's a sense of joyful innocence to it, as if a child made it. It's also truly impressive that you were able to combine so many different ingredients into one dish. Thank you. I also can't taste a single thing. Yeah, man. Trying to voice 3 different girls with 3 very different vocal ranges is kind of tricky. It's easy to get Crust because I just go as shrill as I feel I need to, but it's not so easy with when we're doing the deeper voices for Emma and Bready.
Another victory for us, thanks to me.
I think I'll jump here because it's going to be a cutscene, but we will have to tackle the rest of the stages in the next episode. On the upside, I do have an idea on what we can do to keep things occupied for the next episode. You can't taste anything? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I can't taste anything. Do you think there's something wrong with your taste buds? I doubt that. Huh? What do you mean? Why don't you try some of Emma's food for yourself? Alright. I will. Yum. It's the Yukiko competition meal, isn't it? All finished, Emma. Ugh. Wow, such a clean plate. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it. Anyway, we believe there may be ingredients in circulation that are making food taste strange. I think that might be why your food tastes like it does. If you bought any Splenderman-based ingredients that were produced this month, please dispose of them all. Oh my, really? Can I keep using the ingredients that I bought before that? Yes. Until what date? That's what we're still unsure about. We're working on recalling the compromised ingredients, so the issue should be resolved soon. We'll let you know as soon as things return to normal. We only ask for your patience. Alright, I understand. To be honest, I didn't notice anything particularly strange about my food. But I suppose all the stuff you're saying would explain why you all reacted so negatively to it. Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you for coming all this way to let me know. I'll go through my pantry and discard anything that's from this month. And I'm looking forward to the next episode of your show, Crust. Thank you for your cooperation. Take care. Are you feeling okay, Crust? Yeah, of course. You really shouldn't have forced yourself to finish everything. You know I don't like leaving food uneaten. Anyway, you said you couldn't taste anything? Nothing at all. I did detect something. It was like any other flavour I'd experienced before. I don't think it had anything to do with the current ingredient situation. Maybe the flavour was so unique it completely overwhelmed your taste buds? That's how it tasted to me, at least. I'm not sure if that explains it. Emma's cooking is pretty extreme. You got that right. That's why I've got to work harder than ever to improve my show. I'll be sure to remind viewers to use only the ingredients I mention. That's a good idea, but I don't think it's going to stop that joke from being run into the ground. Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with my sense of taste. Yeah. I mean to ask you, Bready, why did you lick Emma? Because this is a weird game. Oh, that? I was tasting her. Could you put that another way, please? Every Nikkei has their own unique flavour. See, I think it's cute when Flora has a different flower name for every different Nikkei. Maybe not so much to have someone just go around randomly licking people. I tasted her to determine if she intended on making food which would cause us harm. You can tell all that just by licking someone? Yes. Isn't she amazing? Bready has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting. Like what exactly? Well, nothing too grand. It's just that when I eat something, I can immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavours it has, the nutritional information, precisely how it was made, things like that. That's rather computational, but it is quite incredible. You think so? Bready will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyse them. I use the data to recreate the flavours in my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil. Very impressive. Yeah, it is post-apocalyptic. There's actually quite a few Nikkei dedicated to, what is it? To analysing and preserving information from the surface. Music, books, plants. I don't think there's been any painting-based Nikkei, but give it time. Thanks. Alright, let's head to the next place. Where to this time? Ugh. First off, let's take a moment to settle our stomachs. Yeah. Alright, next time we're going to do more of investigating of what's up with the Splenderman. Till then guys, take care. I'll see you all around.